Hi there, my name is Abby Mowinski and I'm here from Team Podium to talk to you guys today about Swimrun. So Swimrun is an exciting new adventure race. It gets its origins back in the early 2000s from Sweden, from a race series called the Otillo series. So Otillo means island to island, and apparently Otillo was dreamed up over a couple beers by some good friends who said, hey, I think I can swim across the Stockholm archipelago, making my way through the water, over the terrain, back into the water and over the terrain faster than you can, because all good things are kind of conjured up over a couple of beers. But what's really fun about this race is that it's an adventure race, so you're outside the whole entire time. It's a team race, which means you're partnered up with a fellow sufferer beside you to go through the fun of the race together, and it certainly is a great challenge. Swimrun is a new event here in the United States. It's been around for probably about the past 2 or 3 years. I've been fortunate enough to compete in 2 of the events so far. So I did one in 2016 in North Carolina, and then this past year here in Georgia, there was a swimrun event hosted in spring. And what's great about these events too is that there are 2 different distances in which you can enlist yourself. So there's a short course distance, so shorter swims and shorter runs, and then there is a long course distance where you're going to be tackling much further swims and further runs. With it being a partnered event, the partners are broken into a couple different categories. You can have same-sex couples, so you can have a female-female team, a male-male team. Then there's also the option for a mixed team, so a man and woman together racing. In North Carolina, I raced with another woman, Allison Lepke, and here in Georgia, I raced with one of my Team Podium mates, Philip Hauserman, so we were in the mixed team as well. So as a partnered event, the goal is to start at the beginning and get to a designated endpoint together throughout the entire race. So it's not a relay event, you're actually running and swimming side by side. In the rules, you have to stay within 10 meters of each other at all times. Some people will choose to wear a tether to keep them connected so that they can maintain that distance appropriately, and also sometimes actually to help pull perhaps a weaker swimmer behind them. Other people that compete in the event choose not to wear the tether and just run and swim side by side throughout the event. The events always vary based on the location, so there's not a set exact distance for each of the swim legs or the run legs, but essentially you're typically starting off with a run, then diving into the water with your partner, swimming that designated distance, hopping out, doing another run, getting back in the water, swimming again, running, swimming, until you get to your eventual end point. Throughout that race, you're also provided a map so that you do know where you're going, and there are volunteers clearly along the way to help point you in the right direction. I hope this gives you guys some early introduction into the swim run experience, and join us on our next clip to talk a little bit more in depth about the race.